How you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Petty, and I appreciate you stopping by today. And I'm very excited. We're here today to do our first look at Marvel Future Fight. Now, this is going to be a lot different than normal first look videos. Typically, we'll record like the first hour or so of us playing the game and then edit that up for you guys and everything to kind of just show what my impressions are going through the game. So, as some of you guys might know, my computer had an untimely death. And the machine that we are up and running and recording this on is kind of just hobbling along itself and is really not made for this. So I can't really do gameplay of this and record at the same time. Actually, BlueStacks itself just kind of runs it a little rough on my computer. But again, this is a 3 or 4 core processor coming from a 6 on my old computer. So it's a little rough around the edges. So what we're gonna do instead is essentially just talk about our thoughts and feelings on the game so far, because I have been absolutely blown away. This is very impressive on just a mobile scale. It is such a nice game. And there's a couple of things right off the bat that might catch you off guard, so make sure you're sitting, make sure you're ready. There is no energy system. There is no stamina system. You can just play this as much as you want. Much as you want. I've been following Seaton, the Whale of Sin, on Twitter. He's a great YouTuber, but he spends a lot of money on these games, so I can't watch him too often. But this man has been going ham in this game and has hit world first level 100. And it took him a day and a half, maybe 2 days. So like this is set up and structured in such a way that we've almost never seen this on mobile. So like there's a level of ambition here that is pretty insane. Like I'm kind of impressed. You know that thing that happens when you see an IP that you love and they're coming out with a mobile game and you're just kind of sitting there like, please don't suck. Please don't suck. Well, it not only doesn't suck, but it's not overly greedy. It's not, you know, a heavy pay to win experience. Like there's just kind of a lot of game here and it is a little bit nuts. But with what we're kind of able to do on this computer, we can at least show you some things, okay? We're not going to be able to do no fancy combat, but I mean, we could take a little look-see, you know what I mean? So you might be at this point wondering like, okay, Patty, so there's no energy system, no stamina system at all. Okay, so there's no energy refreshes. How are they getting their money? So there are pulls. The interesting thing for what you can essentially roll on in this game is a little unique. So if we go in here and take a look, this is part of what you can essentially equip to your heroes to make them stronger. And the things that you're going to be rolling for the most with your in-game currency is going to be for costumes and then Omega cards, which, give your boy a moment, I'll see if we can find them. Okay, that's the wrong button to hit. I've been playing this since yesterday. Last night at like midnight is when I got it working. Also, I should probably touch on that real fast. Haha! So, one of the things with this is that it's soft launch in Canada only. So, the only way to play this right now is to either get the APK offline and then use a VPN, or live in Canada. Those are your basically 2 options. Obviously, we're doing the VPN route. Let's see. Is it going to be under Mia? Yes. So, costume pieces and Omega cards are going to be the things that you're able to essentially roll on. Like, those are the pulls in the game. Those are the summons, if you will. And that's... Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better structure for this. If we actually just go look at the shop real quick, you guys can get a quick kind of idea. So, we got costumes, which all the different costumes for Doctor Strange look pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. So you can see it struggling just loading different models there. I'm sorry, computer. I'm sorry. Putting this one through the work, y'all. And then we've got, you know, the cards and everything. So, that's not bad. That's 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 not bad. So one of the things that I'm really enjoying in this is that the combat is kind of similar to like what we've seen recently, like with My Hero, except you have more moves than you have in that game, and you'll eventually get the ability once you unlock some more skills to kind of switch in and out different ones for your bar and everything, which again, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I definitely appreciate that. And I mean, it's not a crazy number. There's 3 other ones I want to say that I can switch out for him. Yeah, all the ones with the yellow check marks next to are the ones that we have equipped right now. And I mean, they're pretty nice. If you ever played City of Heroes or City of Villains, it's kind of reminiscent of that in terms of how you kind of go around. But, a little bit of a difference. Oop, I'm just going to mess that up real fast. Little bit of a difference. I can also just fly in this and oop. Again, BlueStacks on this computer struggles a little bit. But you have an incredible range of motion and control, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. If you're playing a character like Spider-Man, obviously, he's web-slinging his way around. Black Widow just running. Black Widow just running. But there's a good number of characters that are available so far. Essentially, the way that the story starts off is there's a kind of opening tutorial where they will run through and set up this universe and why you are about to play a game that feasibly can have 50 Iron Mans in one room together. It's basically what that's setting up. I don't want to get into any spoiler stuff and ruin anything like that, but it goes through that, and through that process you get to, you know, try out essentially a couple of fights with all the different heroes that are available at launch. So it's a very nice little introduction. When you then go in and actually select which hero you want to play, it then starts off with like your own little like intro story, and each one of them is basically how that individual hero is getting, you know, pulled into this whole mess, or that version of the hero that you are playing. So it's a nice touch. I've gone through Spider-Man's, Black Widow's, and obviously Doctor Strange so far. And story-wise, they do a good job of making it interesting and compelling. And there's already the meme going around of why in the world is the best Avengers game we've gotten been on a phone. But, looks like we might be here. So, all in all, there's... You boys been having a lot of fun with it. I can't lie. There is autoing and everything like that, which is super convenient, especially if you're like me and you're playing on a computer that might sweat a little bit trying to play this. I will say for 100% fact that my phone has ran this game beautifully, and that is like a 2.5, 3-year-old phone. So if you don't have something brand new and fancy or a gaming phone, you're gonna be fine. Like this is not too insane at all. Alright, I didn't actually want to go and start doing all the story stuff. Those are spoilers! But we're here in New Stark City, which is, you know, nice. For whatever reason, because Tony likes making the most questionable life decisions out of any hero ever, he does have an army of Ultrons that are, you know, protecting and guarding and acting like the police force in the city. Maybe not the best idea in the world. But, you know, that goes wrong essentially immediately. But I don't know. I'm really wholly impressed, and the fact that I could sit here and no life this and be able to get a character to max level in a couple of days is huge. That's crazy for a phone game. And one of the other things that's really awesome is that there is almost a squad system. So all the characters that you have, they're going to share buffs from this essentially squad thing. Or you can upgrade your squad power with different items that you collect, and that'll apply to any of your heroes. Now, initially, you only have 4 slots available, and you have to buy... Oop, I'm going to do it again. And you have to buy the rest of the slots and everything from the store. I'm not sure what the price of them is off the top of my head. Hold on. Let's see if we can go ahead and find that real quick. Tokens? Maybe. No. Maybe perks? Definitely not perks. Somewhere in here, you essentially buy a token that will allow you to extend the number of slots that you have so that you can have more characters. So that's nice. I like that little bit of depth to it. I don't think we're gonna find it in here. Not honestly sure where that is, ladies and gentlemen. Mega War, maybe? Nope. Maybe a consumable? Aha! Okay, that's not too bad. So for 400 to get an extra slot, that's not terrible. A 10 pool in this game is 1800 of whatever the bluey crystal things are. So the fact that it's only 400 to be able to unlock another character slot, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If the things that let people play the game more are relatively cheap and affordable, that's a smart play. People are going to be able to play your game. They're going to enjoy being able to play your game. I like this. I like this. I like that there's no stamina system that blocks your progression and kind of locks you into a slow movement throughout the game. I think that is a nice move. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a dungeon system where we see something akin to stamina, like you potentially can only run dungeons X number of times a day and get gear for them. That is a thing that comes up and is common in some mobile MMOs, so I don't know if we're going to see this here. Again, this just launched yesterday, so the amount of reliable information out on it isn't great because all the people that can play it are fapping right now. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of things that really impressed me on Twitter, and I gotta say, after seeing it for myself, I think they did a great job. I think this is going to be one of the best mobile games I've seen in a very long time, and if there's no energy system, that is insane. Like, that is, and it's made by Netmarble. Could you imagine the conversations that the developers had to have with publishers to be like, no. We're going to take the stamina system out. They can just play. Someone had to have had a stroke. Like, maybe in the confusion after the stroke, that's how they're able to get the paper signed real quick and get out the door and be able to make this. I don't know. But I really commend that decision. I think that is good. I think that means that you have faith not only in the game, but in your game, in your characters. That was definitely going to be still inside the game. But I think that shows a nice level of confidence there. That there is a real game here and that they don't have to time gate it to trick you into thinking that there's more content in the game that there is. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that a lot. So there is, at this time, no official date for when this is going to launch globally. I pray that it is going to be very soon, because it's pretty fun. They did a good job. I'm super sad that I can't do our normal kind of first look where we actually go through and play everything, but those of you guys that have been watching the channel for a little bit, know that my stuff died recently, so we are kind of struggling just to do this. And yeah, I'm sorry. We're doing everything we can to keep things up and going, and we'll iron everything out as we make a little bit more progress. This computer likes to blue screen a lot, which is slightly terrifying when you're trying to do recordings, because every once in a while it's just like, no, I can't. So, yeah, still on tenuous ground, but this game is amazing. I'm glad that we were able to get it together well enough that we were able to do a video on this one. And yeah, as soon as we're done on this one and getting this out, your boy is laying straight in bed and we're just playing. He's tap. It is an absolute joy. And yeah, I'm really excited. There's supposed to be some really crazy PvP stuff in it. A lot of those things unlock kind of later in, like level 40, level 60. So it's gonna be a minute, gonna be a day or two before your boy's there. But yeah, this one's good. First impression wise, everybody should be excited to try this when it comes out. Go ahead and go pre-register for it now if you haven't already, so that you can get rewards for doing that. And yeah, let's hope that they drop this in like the next 2-3 weeks for everywhere else, because it would be a crime not to, because we all need to be fapping to this. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, I'm sorry for the scuffed quality and the fact that we gotta do this as one whole live shoot like we used to on our old videos. Thought we had grown up, man. Thought we had been a little bit more adult with it. But it is what it is. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your faces. You're gonna have to catch your boy in the next one. We should probably go ahead and find that record button. Alright, we out. Deuces.